one of the most popular street rappers in our city, gets shot, killed, dead at a studio full of people. Okay, true indeed, they out there shooting. Nobody want to come out. But ain't nobody peeped that scene, nobody. 50 shots. 50 shellings. 50 shellings found. Everybody willing to do a 30-minute segue trip, man, a blog about it, but ain't nobody willing to say, hey, bro, you killed him. Turn yourself in before I tell. We love this dude so much that ain't nobody willing to stand up and say, hey, that was foul, dog. You need to go sit your ass down for that.
But you know our community is all about anti-snitching.
Well then
so
like I say,
we've got to change the whole mindset.
We ain't got to change the mindset. If you're going to do it right. The whole concept of not snitching means we police to handle our own. Exactly. So if you're not going to snitch, somebody need to be having this dude drop zone.
The whole culture is about our lives don't mean nothing. Every song down there, I'll shoot this motherfucker, I'll kill this guy, that. Man, come on.
I ain't even mad about that. I mean,
it ain't about being mad, it's about the mindset. We're making it okay in the mindset.
No, we're not. I disagree with that. That's like saying we're ignorant. If we can have rated R movies, Schwarzenegger, this person kill a million people, we need to treat them. First of all, I don't know why hip-hop got to be real, but a movie can be fake. But hip-hop is fake, it's entertainment.
They always say they gonna keep it real. They don't say, oh, this is entertainment, because they be like, oh man, he fake. He phony. I don't want to hear that.
Stop treating hip-hop like it's not entertainment and movies like it is. I'm a parent, and I've been listening to hip-hop since day one. And if I can raise 5 kids, and none of them, 5, have been affected at this point, who knows what the future holds, and know that this is strictly entertainment. When you put on hip-hop, you take away the accountability of the parents.
These kids were raised by the TV and by the radio. They weren't raised by parents. These little girls can't be no more than 8 years old. They up there scrubbing the ground and hunching and shit. I'm looking at this shit saying to myself, what the fuck is going on here? But they see their parents up here twerking in the motherfucking grocery store, popping one legs up. That this is acceptable.
Okay, so that's hip-hop fault? So what I'm saying, am I part of the culture?
If we were doing more positive stuff instead of more negative stuff.
There is positive stuff, you just don't know. Because you just like one of my close friends, just like most people, you just know what they feed you. It's just like being black. Most black people know fucking Black History Month. They know about Martin Luther King. They feel like Malcolm X hated white folks. It's so many people they don't know about because they don't dig. So people like you, y'all just look at the surface of hip hop and say, well, it ain't no positive. It ain't no this. Because it's all they feeding us. First of all, commercialism is about exploitation, period. Whether it's hip hop, rock, country.
Real hip hop culture is not about the violence. It's about partying and knowledge.
Says who?
That's what it was built on. Go back to the parks.
Okay, how far back we want to go?
We're going back to the park.
How far back you want to go?
We're going back to 75.
How far? Huh?
Back to 75 in the parks.
Okay, so when did the first violent record come up?
The first violent record would probably be PSK.
Okay.
Still a D.
So what year was that?
That would have probably been, what, 83?
Hey, that's far back enough for me. And this shit been putting up since 83, dog. This shit been PSK, 6 in the morning, police at my door. Come on, dog.
Ridin Durty Radio.
I have my man, Mr. Sandman Esquire.
What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
I like to utilize that sound effect because it's absolutely the only one I have.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. It's a nice sound effect, though. I liked it. I was feeling it.
You like the clap?
Yeah, I was feeling that.
I bet you were.
Not the clap, the applause.
Okay.
The applause. Okay. Get that straight. The one thing I really like about Atlanta that you saw probably like back in the day in the New York underground scene is you could be popping in Atlanta, you could have a real strong fan base and be legitimate. In other places, if you're not on the radio, you're not legitimate. Nobody respects what you do. But in Atlanta, you could not be on the radio and have an extremely strong fan base or an extremely strong following and be just as legitimate as a Future or anybody else that they like to see. You know, I'm not trying to be a gangster rapper. I'm not trying to be a fake drug dealer. I'm not trying to, what seems to be popular right now, I'm not trying to be a drug user.
This is a record I introduced y'all to last year, but I thought it was profound. I thought that him tackling this subject was dope. So we're gonna talk about it after I play it. Right here on Ridin Durty. I gotta ask, sir, what made you do that record?
Kind of like what we touched on earlier before we went to break. I feel like I like for my music to be a reflection of myself, and my music is also a reflection of whatever I'm going through during that period. I was not homeless, but a lot of people around me were, and they were suffering from a lot of different things, and people were on the streets for different reasons. And then it was like a stark dichotomy, because I had a lot of friends that were doing extremely well, and I needed to put a voice with some of the reasons why people find themselves in certain situations. And I think that that's something that gets downplayed way too often. So I had to speak on it. It was a gentleman that was in a friend of mine's video, and he was just talking, and I chopped up the interview, and so that it, so that it kind of fit into the confines of the record.
I commend you for, number one, being a hip hop artist, tackling such a I don't even have a word, a topic that affects so many people. And I tend to feel like homeless people are forgotten about, because they're somebody's family member.
Yeah.
And, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have enough family, whatever reason, they're there.
Right.
And there's somebody's family member who maybe pass them every day and don't even offer them a coat.
Yeah.
Or, whatever. So
it's 1,000,001 of you independent artists. And I ask this question all the time. How are you going to get fans? Go to this guy's Facebook page. This guy has real female fans, not them bots that you can buy on Fiverr.com. I just gave y'all a jewel. He has real female fans who are interacting with him. They're down there right now, going up and down the screen. Get you a fan base. And preferably women, because women have jobs. They don't play PlayStation all day. They handle business like insurance, 401ks. Get a fan base who's going to really support you and buy your stuff. This dude, Sandman Esquire, has mastered that. Period point where he can probably belch on the track and at least get 100,000 women to buy.
Ridin Durty Radio.
I feel like you're calling black and hip hop the same.
No, I definitely don't believe that.
Well, when you say the culture, what are you talking about? The hip hop didn't kill Bankroll Fresh. Did. Be clear.
No.
I hate and you can put that down. What I'm saying is, if a parent, or even if you're a parent, a grown person, like, man, them ain't even for real. These, like I told my kid, them is not for real. They're not real. They're no different from Mr. Wrestling #2 or from goddamn Terminator. They're not real, and they're changing their lives. If hip hop influenced them, then who dropped the ball? That goes back to our fucking people. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna jump to hip hop. Do hip hop share it? Yes, but this is a nigga culture. I want to be in a way that I don't offend anyone, but I want to open the phone lines because we're having a conversation in the room now, and we're kind of all over the place when it comes to culture, character, the music, the race. Like, this stuff goes on in our community, number one. This is how I stand here. Number one, this gentleman was murdered. It's not even allegedly. He's no longer here. He was murdered. There was over 50 shell casings found on the scene. He was, from what they reported, coming from the studio. Not alone. There was other people still in the studio at the time. He was taken to the hospital. He passed at the hospital. I know now there's this whole no snitching culture that's been going on for years. I hear every tribute. I look at everybody's Facebook post, Instagram post, blog, vlog. Everybody is talking about how good an individual he was, how everything positive. My concern about our community, and I'm not talking about hip hop, the culture, our community, where we lay our heads. How can a person be murdered in an area where there were a lot of people, over 50 shots rang out, no one seen or saw anything to bring a person to justice? Or if that's the case, and we live by the old 60s, 70s law, where we're not going to turn people over to the authorities, then why hasn't this person been brought to some form of community justice? Like, where is our community? Like, we love him, we pay tributes to him, We blog. Everybody's digging up any picture they can find, but no one cares. Like we say, Black Lives Matter. We get mad at Hillary Clinton because she wouldn't let a lady speak about Black Lives Matter. But when our lives should matter the most to us, we quiet as hell. This dude was 28 years old. I'm confused because that could be my son. And I could be walking around asking everybody, hey bro, what happened to my son? And nobody would have nothing to say. Like, I want my life to mean more than that. If I get killed, will someone with all the snitches stand up? if I get killed, please, for the sake of my children and for them to sleep well, or my mother, or the people I love, will all the snitches stand up?
But in the building, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Miss Aliepson.
Hello. Oh, that's cute. The little claps.
I have one sound effect, and that's it.
Claps.
All my other sound effects come strictly from my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a amateur beatbox.
Oh, yeah, let me hear something. Oh, yeah, you're very limited.
I said I was amateur.
Yeah.
I said hold on, first of all, you said... Hold on. All right, I just thought of a hustle for you.
You did?
It's a one-day-a-year hustle.
What?
It's on Black Friday.
Uh-huh. What, you want me to go buy everything first?
No. Do you know on Black Friday how all the people be lined up?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they open the doors, you just reach over and grab the item.
What item?
Whatever you want. Like, you just reach over people's head and grab.
Oh, because I'm tall. You got jokes?
No.
Okay. So
you said that you
now you a
hustle
comedian.
Who do you think love harder, women or men?
Women.
Man.
This is for her.
Y'all don't like necessarily love first, but when you decide to love, you definitely love the hardest.
And you know what I tell people all the time?
When you fall in love, when a man falls in love with a woman, I guess.
This guy.
What is he? I don't know about man loving a man. That's what I'm saying.
I think 75% of unsolved African American murders amongst males are women based. Two women messing with the same dude, they might scrap it out. But now one of them is thinking about to the level I'm gonna pull out something and kill her.
No.
Worst case scenario, I'm gonna snatch that weave off. I might snatch her shirt off.
For the longest, I couldn't tell people I was one of the founders of Pitch Black Fashion Weekend. And now it's at a point that's like, if you know, if you don't know, God has already pretty much, ordained this show. Like, so the outcome is going to be phenomenal. Basically, we implemented a fashion show to bring awareness to domestic violence and child abuse. It's going to be July 29th to the 31st at the East Cobb Center in Marietta.
What made you get involved with something that tackled the subject of domestic violence and child abuse?
A friend of ours, very close, she was the face of Scripted Clothing Line, which is my business partner's business. Her boyfriend shot her in the face, and then he shot himself. I grew up seeing my mother abused physically and mentally, so it's just kind of like a way of life for me. And so that's what I don't want the youth to get comfortable with. I don't want them to think this is the norm, this is okay. And I don't want people to think that it's just women that deal with this.
International runway model.
Modelpreneur.
Modelpreneur. I've learned 2 words tonight.
What's your other word?
Artivist. That's Tyrone.
He got some words. So in high school, I really thought I was cursed. I was tall. Who wants to be tall? I was skinny. I was dark skinned. I had long, thick hair. It was like, dude, I don't even know what to do with this nappy hair. Everything about me, I hated. It turns out at the age of 30 today, everything I hated in high school is how I pay my bills today. So being tall, being dark skinned, I get a lot of jobs because of my melanin. My hair, you guys can't see it, but I'm all natural. It was just crazy. For a long time, I really thought I was ugly. And I guess I would, to answer the question, when I got to college, I really, I lost the glasses. I got some contacts. I gained a little weight, you know what I'm saying? And I just started feeling myself. Guys started liking me. Guys didn't pay attention to me in college because I just was awkward. In high school because I was just awkward. And so once guys, gave me a little love, I gave myself a little love. And then it was a wrap after that. Then I realized I didn't need guys. And then it really was a wrap. So not that I needed girls. It was just that my focus shifted a little bit. Let's be clear, in Atlanta, honey.
You definitely, in my opinion, have the it factor. And you obviously know you have the it factor. At what age did you realize, you know what, I got it?
Man, let me tell you how good God is, honey. I did not realize I had it.